Gun-free school zones are a complex area of law because both federal and state laws interplay in this arena. First, let's talk about federal law because this is more restrictive and more complicated than the state law. Federal law puts a blanket prohibition on carrying firearms within 1,000 feet of a school. However, there are many exceptions to the federal law. I'm going to talk about the three that affect people most often. One is having your long guns in a case or a rack. Another is living within 1,000 feet of a school. If your home is within 1,000 feet of a school, you may have firearms within your own house. The one that most commonly affects Texans is having a license to carry and carrying a pistol in a school zone. So long as you have a license to carry from the state in which the school sits, you're exempt from this federal law. So specifically, that means if you're in a Texas school zone, you must have a Texas license to carry in order to fall into this exemption. So long as you do, you can drive through a school zone, be within 1,000 feet of a school with a pistol with you without issue. State law is much simpler. The state law just says you cannot carry a firearm into the premises of a school. This is very specific, as premises is defined as the buildings, the structures on the school grounds. So the state law doesn't try to restrict you from having a gun in your car as you drive onto the school, park, perhaps drive through the line to pick up children. In fact, Texas state law won't restrict you from carrying your pistol up to the doors of the school so long as you have a license to carry it. State law just says you cannot cross the threshold and enter into the buildings of the school property while carrying your gun. Keep in mind that prosecution for this state offense is very serious, but prosecution for the federal offense is less likely. Surely, thousands of Texans every day drive through a school zone without a Texas license to carry and with a gun in their car. We very rarely see prosecution for this crime. It is possible, and you still must consider both the federal and state law when within 1,000 feet of a school.